a straight line that runs from your shoulders down to your toes. If we just have a look for a sec, you can see that this is too wide and this is too narrow. We want our body weight to be right on top of the thing. We want to ensure that when we bend our knees bend over our toes. Okay? So if your feet are turned out, your knees turned out also in the direction of your toes. When you're bending your knees, you'll quickly find when they become too bent, in that it will just become quite uncomfortable. Now, unless you're pig leg base, there are virtually no straight legs in tap. Okay, you want to keep your knees bent at all times. Now, before we start making noise, I want you to shake out your feet. Now, what we're aiming for here is to shake using the main quad muscles of the leg while relaxing the ankle muscles. We want our foot just to flop around at the end of our leg. Now, this is actually harder than it seems, and it may even feel a bit counterintuitive. If your ankles are tense, it's going to look like this. Focus on really letting these muscles go. The further you go in your tap journey, the more you'll see that the relaxed ankle is one of the key principles of tap. Okay, so the first of the two most important steps that we're going to look at is called a ball heel. It's also commonly called a toe heel or a step heel. Now, the ball heel is made up of two individual legs called the ball dig and the heel drop. We're going to have a look at them now, one at a time, starting with the heel drop. So keeping our toes on the ground, we lift up the right heel and then drop it into the ground. We're then going to do the same thing on the other side, and then start moving from side to side each time. Now, the heel drop beat is lost, and is sometimes hard to achieve clearly. Remember to keep your knees bent, and the way I think of it is by picturing some imaginary resistance between your heel and the floor. So that's the heel drop. It's a great one to gradually To begin, I want you to lift the leg up and forward, and then we step the ball of the foot into the ground right underneath our hips. Think of the ball digging. It stays in the ground and it doesn't lift up. Now, when you ball dig, you want to put the weight onto the foot so that you can lift the other foot off and thus do the same beat on the other side, and then repeating the first side once again. So once we go side to side, basically just working on the side. That's the ball dig. Here, we put these two individual beats together. We start with the ball dig, and then simply add a bit of straight afterwards. Then repeat on the other side. So you need to think about stepping the weight onto the ball dig rather than holding the weight on the supporting leg. You want to transfer the bulk of this weight straight away so that you can lift the other side ready to go. Now with this one, I'd recommend starting off slow and then gradually start speeding up over time. If you aim to get that little bit faster every day, you'll be surprised how we're going to touch on is called the shuffle. Now, I see the shuffle as a crucial bread and butter step in tap dance that forms a significant part of many, many steps and combinations. It's one of the easiest steps to get wrong, and it's crucial for any tap dancer to know and understand it. So the shuffle is made up of two brush beats, the brush forward and the brush back. Now, a little secret, even though we would say brush forward and brush back, tap dance happens mostly using the rather than forward tap. But keep the brush forward. We want to start by lifting our leg up and forward. We push our leg down, striking only the ball tap and continuing the momentum forward. While we do push the leg gently forward as it hits the ground, we certainly don't want this to swing out with a lot of unnecessary movement. Now the brush back is the exact opposite. We pull our leg slightly back, striking the ball tap once again and lifting the leg as we go. Now if we imagine our toe tap covered in paint, we want each brush beat to look like a spot on the floor, not a streak or a stripe. We really want to strike the ball tap as we do each brush beat. Now as a rule of thumb, the working leg should generally not push back past the supporting leg, as this is going to cause the leg to start swinging, which as we can see is not conducive for happy speeding up. This is one of the most common mistakes made when doing shuffles. So when we look at the step front on, The telltale sign is the knee. You want to see this movie. The knee is moving. Chances are that or the whole leg is swinging once again, resulting in a lot of unnecessary movement. Also, as I touched on already, it's really important, especially if you start to shuffle means both the and freedom of movement that the loose ankle provides. Think of it like this: the leg does the work, the ankle just relaxes. So that's the shuffle. As I mentioned earlier, I feel the shuffle and the ball heel are the most useful and most important steps to work on when you're starting out. And I'll tell you why. It's because these two steps are building blocks. And once you've got these safely in your tap toolbox, you'll see that they contain the potential for many more steps. The first and most obvious is called the shuffle ball heel. Feel free to have a try of this. It's exactly like this.